Excel Chapter 2, pages 66, 67, and 68. In an Excel class, I cannot stress to you enough how important it is that you read the textbook. You will not truly learn what you're doing with these formulas and how they work unless you read the textbook. If you try to do the bare minimum and just go through each step without ever reading the textbook, you are not going to be able to do well on your tests and quizzes. You're not going to be able to work on your own, and really most importantly, when you get out in the workplace, you're not going to truly know Excel. You've got to read the textbook. All right, page 66, step number 1, click the Yearly Sales Sheet tab right there. Make it the active sheet. In cell B15, right here, remember that you have your address box right there to ensure you're in the right one. Enter the label total. When Excel says label, it just means to put in words. And remember that anytime you type into an Excel cell, press your enter key to make it accept what you did. All right, so we did cell B15, and now we need cell B26. Total, press your enter key. All right, select the range C15 through D15. Okay, that's C15 and D15. You'll insert the sum function in both cells at once. On your ribbon, click on the Home tab. In the Editing group, click the Sum button. The formulas inserted in these cells equal sum C7 through C14, and in cell C15, and then equal sum D7 through D14 in cell D15. Calculate the total units sold for 2011 and 2012, and your answer should end up being 30,136 and 31,174. So, with cells C and D15 selected on the Home tab, we're going to the Editing group, which is the farthest group on the right-hand side, and we're going to click on the Auto Sum button. When you do that, Excel automatically calculates the numbers right here and totals it, and the numbers right here and totals it. Please check your totals against the textbook and ensure that you got these numbers. If you didn't, hit delete in both of these cells and try those steps again. Now, with these cells still selected, and that's very important, if you deselected them for any reason, just reselect both of them. That's C and D15. In the Clipboard group, this is step number 6. In the Clipboard group, on the Home tab, click the Copy button. Home tab, Clipboard group, Copy. Dancing ants go around these cells to show you that they're being copied. Scroll down and select the range C26 and D26. That's right down here, the totals right here. Okay, C26, C26, D26. And go to the Clipboard group and click Paste. Home tab, Clipboard group, Paste. What that does is we pasted the sum function down here. These are still selected, so I want you to press your Escape key. Now I want you to check your totals in C26 and D26 against the textbook and ensure that your numbers match. If they don't, you would just select these two cells, press your delete key, and try those steps again. Reach up right now and hit save, please. On page 67, please read the text that's just a couple of short little paragraphs between the series of steps. All right, make sure that you read the information in your textbook prior to doing this, or it will not make sense to you. In cells E6 and E17, enter the label increase. So cell E6, my computer didn't like that for some reason. Try it one more time. And by the way, obviously I clicked something with my mouse that I didn't realize. If that happens, just deselect it, get back in your cell, and type in what you need to type in. Increase in cell E6 and cell E17. If you are not a good typist, feel free to copy and paste that. And then in cells F6 and F17, percentage of the increase. F17. Percent is on the top of the number 5. Shift and the number 5 is where you'll find that. Percent sign, press your enter key to accept the changes you made to the cell. In cell E7, enter the formula, and remember formulas always start out with the equal sign, D7 minus C7, to calculate the increase in units sold from 2011 to 2012. So in cell E7, so E7, the formula is equals D7 minus C7. You can click like I did on them, or you can physically type in D7 and C7, whichever you'd like. Once you have that in there, press your enter key to accept it. All right, step number 3. In cell F7, so F7, enter the formula equals E7 divided by C7. This time I'm just going to type it in. Equals E7. Divided is the slash that's on the bottom row of your keyboard on the right hand side. It also has the question mark on it. Okay, that's your divided symbol. So it is E7 divided by C7, and then press your enter key. If you make a mistake, you literally just click on the cell and get up here, fix whatever's incorrect, type it incorrectly, press your enter key. Okay? Remember, whatever you break, we can refix it if you do it right then. All right, looking at step number 4, select the range E7 to F7. Okay, E7, right, to F7. Flip to page 68. Moving on to step number 5. In the clipboard group on the Home tab, click the Copy button. Home tab, Clipboard, Copy. Dancing ants to show that it's selected. Step number 6. Select the non-adjacent range E8 to F15 and E18 to F26. All right, so when you see something like that, the first thing you need to do is find that first cell, which is E8, right? And then F26, where is, F15, where is F15? Well, there's F and there's 15. So that tells you we're going to drag down and across, okay? Now, we also have to make another selection, a non-adjacent selection. In order to make a non-adjacent selection, you have to hold down your control key before you click again. If you click again without holding down your control key, you're going to lose that selection. So, without clicking, we're going to find E18. There's E and there's 18. Then we're going to find F26. There's F and there's 26. So, we're going to go to E18. We're going to hold down our control button and we're not going to let go. Then we're going to use our left mouse button and we're going to select until we have E18 through F26. Then we're going to let go of our mouse button, then the control button. Okay? If you didn't do that correctly and it failed, all you're going to do is try again. Control, select, let go of your mouse button, then the control button, and get that completely selected. Now, in the clipboard group, we're on step number 7, click the paste button. Home, clipboard, paste. The formulas are pasted in the selected ranges. Click cell A6 to deselect the range. The formulas calculate the values for the net and percent increase in units sold and revenue from 2011 to 2012. Take a look at figure 2.8 and check your numbers against the textbook to ensure that you did it all correctly. If you didn't, all you have to do is clear this out and try again. Alright, if you have it correct, press your escape key to stop that selection. You saw the dancing ants, and hit save. That's the last part of this particular section of video that covers pages 66, 67, and 68. read your textbook, and then go on to the next video.